welcome back. So in this video I'm going to talk to you about how I make books. I use Microsoft Word to do it, and it really depends on what type of book I'm making. But I want you to know that Microsoft Word can be incredibly capable, and you can do a really lot. Almost everything. Everything, for instance, you say you might be able to do with Photoshop. Um, there are certain limitations which I can talk about specifically, which Photoshop can do that Microsoft Office can't. Are there benefits to using Microsoft Office or Word to Photoshop to do things like this? Things like this, yes, certain things. Because Photoshop files get really heavy, and it's really a graphics intensive program. But a program like Microsoft Office, on the other hand, is not graphics intensive. It's text, really. In fact, all these are shapes which are built into the app, so they're not actually pictures, if that makes any sense. They're not like JPEGs or GIFs repeatedly. Like if that was the case, this would be really, like if I saved this as a PDF, I can imagine this being a very rich file. Maybe it turns all these to images, whereas with Microsoft it's really just, I'll show you what I did. I went to, for all of these, almost all of these, with the exception of two, this and this. These are not shapes from Microsoft. Everything else on the page is. So if I go to Insert, Shapes, I can choose from these shapes. And that's what I did. And then after I created a shape, I would actually change its color and its appearance and all that. Like watch, see these? All I have to do to get that is Format, Shape Fill. Now I can choose any color I want. Let's say red. So now it's a red shape. And then I can also change whether it's a solid color red shape. So if I click it again, up here I go to Format, Shape Fill. Now instead of just picking maybe no fill or any other color, I can go to Gradient or even Texture. Now if I go to Gradient, Texture, by the way, you can insert your own, or picture rather. Anyway, I could go to More Gradients, and here on Gradients I can change the colors. I could add colors. So this yellow might turn into green first, and this green might turn into blue, and this blue might turn into purple. You see, and it's doing it here. Also, I can change the type of shading it hits the shape with. Now after all this, of course, I can do the shape outline. So I can make the line thicker around the shape, and I could even change its color. So, and then I can move the shape around and stuff. Now using this technique, I was able to create a plethora of shapes. I put every number in a text box, that way I can move the number around freely. You're probably wondering about that. How do I get the number exactly where I want them? Every word you type, you should put in the text box. Watch my video about text boxes. Okay? But I can still give you a summary. Insert, Shapes, Text box. Hello, everyone. Okay, I can make that text centered within the box. I can also make the box bigger. I can click in the box and go to Format and then fill the box with a different color. I can do a lot to this box. I could then, after choosing its color, I can choose a border color. and make that border thicker. And I can even add a shadow to the box. And I can adjust the shadow. I can make it bigger or small. Okay. Or I can just change my mind about all this. Click in one tier, hit backspace, click this one, hit backspace. Okay, these numbers, this is just a shape. Insert, line, shape, line. I made a line. I changed its color. I changed its thickness. Its color, I guess here. Yeah. There, and I did that for, you know, I did that for the Roman numerals. I mean for the tally marks. Okay, these I just took what I did here and resized them and dragged them and put them up here. Okay, so there. Oh, excuse me. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was informative to you. I'm gonna finish it because as you can see, oh, by the way, I zoom out and in down here. Okay, I decided to do up to 21 only, specifically, because you can learn to count to 21 and then follow the pattern from there to learn the rest on your own. Any child, any person, because then it's consistent. But you know, 16 is not consistent. It should be 10, 6, like 26, 36, 46, 56, and so on. But once you know up to 21, you know everything. Plus, it's just convenient. I didn't want these drawings to get too small, and I didn't want too many pages. It actually, 21 is perfect because 21, 22, 23, 24. I get 24 pages, which divides evenly into 6 papers for when I'm printing, folding. 6 papers is a good thickness. I don't want more than that for my books, because that gives me 24 pages. That's enough pages for a book. That's the max. Some can be 20, maybe even 16. It has to be increments of 4 because of the way it works. Every page gives you 4. So this is one. I'm almost done completing. Thank you for checking it out. I like it. I like doing it, straightening up each piece. Believe me, people, I had to sit here and make sure I get each of these shapes. Like, it took time and care. But you know, I'm good at it, to be honest. I'm not bragging, but I am good at lining shapes up. Like, this is all done by hand. None of this is mechanical or somehow automated. I had to literally, but you know, I'd copy and paste the shapes, and through painstaking zooming in, I would make sure, like, you know, that I can see that every shape looks like where it belongs, right there. Same with all these circles, giving them the space here and there, and where to put these, I centered them between here and there. All mental, visual. That's why I like doing this. It's creating art. All this space. Now here you have to account for extra space because of the printing and the margins. There will be a paper out here beyond this. So you got, if you want it to be centered between here and there, you got to remember that here you're dealing with the bigger. So it should be closer, like that. Because it's going to be like that when it prints. But this is too close to the edge, it won't print. So I'm going to be safe. It's fine. I'm going to have to let it mess up a little. Or we'll see. We'll work it out. So this is how they get made, kids. This is how the books get made. Now that you've watched this video, you not only have enjoyed the work, but you can also make the work. You can do like me. You can do what I have done. And actually, my students do things like this. We do stuff like this all the time. I mean, sure, this might be the prettiest and best I've gotten at it so far, but, you know, they're getting there. They could do this. If you have questions, let me know. Word is powerful. Word is a tool. Use it. Use your brain, use your noggin. Get her done. Thank you for joining me on this one. In fact, I can't wait to let you join me on many more to come. I have many other great files too that I would love to share with you. I have a lot of creative stuff I'd love to get off the ground. Maybe you guys can help me. Tune in for the next one. Thank you.